bring out Mr. Lee. Alright, how's our signal? We good? Alright, we're here on docket number 2006151, first degree murder. Docket number 2006152, tampering with or fabricating evidence for preliminary hearing, Mr. Darron Lee.
February the 5th of this year, were you working on patrol?
I was.
Do you recall receiving a call from dispatch, or I don't know how they do it, maybe from another deputy about an incident that was taking place on Snowcomb Way in Ooltewah, Tennessee?
Yes, it was a known medical procedure on progress.
Were you nearby?
I was, yes.
Did you respond to that home on Snowcomb Way?
Yes.
Okay. And can you describe the scene for the court that was ongoing when you arrived?
When I arrived, EMS was already on scene, caring for the patient. Darron was.
Is that the defendant?
Yes.
Okay.
He was inside, appeared to be frantic, trying to get information from him, like medical information. He wasn't really able to provide anything useful. We did notice there was a lot of glass broken, and we appeared to collect blood, started seeing blood stains on the wall.
And at some point, were you able to speak with Mr. Lee on that day?
Yes.
Do you recall what time it was?
Not right off. Probably 2 or 3 ago.
Okay, middle of the day?
Yes.
Okay. And you were able to speak with him. Where did that conversation take place?
In the living room, and then in front of it.
Okay. And real quick, is this home in Ooltewah? Is it in Hamilton County, Tennessee?
Yes.
Okay. And sir, do you wear body camera?
Yes.
Is it on today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And did you have it on February the 5th, 2026 when you responded to Snowcomb Way? All right. And was the conversation you had with Mr. Lee, was that recorded on body cam footage?
It was.
Okay. And have you seen that jump drive before?
Yes.
Okay. And did you review what was on that jump drive?
Yes.
And what is that?
It's my body.
Your Honor, I've asked that this be limited evidence is stated to the one.
Judge, I think I've seen it.
You can see on the screen and my laptop. Does this look like a screenshot of your body camera footage from that day?
It does.
Is that date and time correct as far as you know?
It is.
February 5th, 2026?
Yes.
Would that be 1:46 p.m.?
I think it's 1:46.
Okay. Your Honor, this video is about 30-something minutes in length. The state is only seeking to play approximately 5 to 10 minutes of the video. It's basically the defendant's statement portion. If the defense would like the entire video played, that's it's fine with the state. It's just that there's not much going on for the other 20 minutes of the video.
We'll get you out here. Hold on for a second. Oh my God. Tell us. Hold on a second.
So I got here kind of late, so tell me what's going on with it.
So I came downstairs, I woke up, and she was already laying on the couch. She was already laying on the couch when I got down. But beforehand, I don't know if she was going up or down. I don't know, is what I'm saying. And so I came down, and then she was laying on the couch on her side. And then I'm like, hey, man, what do you want to eat? And she wasn't saying anything, and that's why I called 911 immediately. I was like, what is going on? You guys waking up, I'm like, what the hell? What the hell happened? Like, I was out, I was sleeping a long time. So I'm trying to figure out, I don't know what happened.
Is she bleeding?
What's up?
Is she bleeding?
Was she?
Yeah.
Like, actively? I
I didn't see her just now. I didn't go up there, I don't know. So what is so someone was bleeding because of the blood going down the stairs?
Yeah, That's it was probably her. If you look back in the shower, back was the look right there. I don't know if she like slipped, like fell or trying to get down. I didn't hear it. Like you can't really hear much.
Yes, in separate rooms.
Yeah, because we have to she put another bed in the bedroom. I don't know if she like when she got there, she felt like I have no idea.
Wait, what? What'd you say? They're still working on it. Hold on, with Russians, because let's see how they do this. Thanks. Okay. I'm just, after I made a comment about, I don't know, she died, but she died in there, I think she died in the shower downstairs. There's blood, handprints, and really handprints. So they got this blood too. Just, they were very on it, just do all that by yourself. No, we didn't. Just hang them in a car or something. It's a great control. Seriously, I want to work this because, yeah. Hold on right now before we go with it. Please give us a minute.
Okay, so when's the last time you actually talked to her? When she talked about it? I saw that yesterday evening, you been here the whole time? I've been here the whole time. No, Brandon did some errands. When did you come back? I came back about 5 minutes after. She was still working. Yeah, she was still working. And then I came back and I was like, so everything else was going on.
For everybody in the car, we got it. We got people coming out here,
Alright, that's the, okay, so that, the point of Blue Star, correct me if I'm wrong, is to detect blood that you cannot see with your naked eye.
Yes.
Is it often used in crime scenes?
Yes.
This would be two. Where has that photo?
Yes, ma'am. That is the top of the stairs going down the hallway towards the master bedroom. Master bedroom is the room at the end of the hallway. In between the opening on the right hand side, that's going to be going to the bedroom where Mr. Lee was looking for his brick or cell phone brick. It'll be down that hallway. There's a bathroom to the right of that hallway.
Okay. And based on your experience with Blue Star, that the blue matter that you can see in that photo indicates the presence of blood.
Correct.
Is this the same area as in Exhibit 2?
Yes, that's where we shut the door going into the master bedroom to make it darker so you can see the Blue Star reacting more.
Okay, is there anything noticeable in this photograph that wasn't noticeable in the other photograph?
Yes. Besides the blood you can see, you can also see handprints on the floor of the Blue Star.
Okay, and to be clear, at this time, we don't know whose handprints those are, is that correct?
That's correct.
Exhibit 3, again, is that the same location?
Yes, and this will be the same location with
This forest roll.
I'm sorry, did I?
So we started with 2, 3, and then that's.
I'm sorry, I apologize.
that'd be It's secretary taking the photograph and then we'll start reacting with the writer light.
Okay, thank you. 5, where are we at now?
This is when you come up the stairs, that bedroom on the right, that's gonna be the light switch to the bedroom, just inside the door.
And in this photo, it looks like there is a matter that appears to be brownish red that you can see with the naked eye. Is that correct? Could you
Yes.
actually see this?
You can see that, yes, that's blood that's on the wall.
Okay. And then also the blue star.
The blue star reacting to the blood.
Where are we at here?
That's the same wall, it's just a little bit lower. It's down towards the floor. You can see Clorox bleach wipes and another spray bottle, along with blood on the wall, on the baseboard. It's reacted on the floor as well.
Okay, where are we now?
This is what I'll call the like the breakfast nook area of the kitchen. It's near the wall on the far left hand side. That's the window looking out the back door, or out the backyard, I'm sorry. And that would be the area right there next to the kitchen, between the kitchen and living room area. The living room is back towards us.
And that blue matter indicates the presence of blood.
Correct.
What is this?
This is a Shark carpet cleaner we found in the residence.
Was it collected?
It was
Where was it located?
in the laundry room upstairs.
And did it have, you can sort of see on the photo, have you ever used one of these? Check it out, Mark. Something similar?
Something similar, yes.
Is there water in at least one side of that?
Yes. Looks like, appears to be where it says Shark at, that would be the tank for water.
Okay. Where are we now?
This is the garage. That's the door going from the garage into the residence.
Okay, where are we now?
This is the kitchen with the kitchen sink. The blue star reacting to blood. That's the kitchen sink. More reactive to the blood of the blue star.
Was there any alcohol left in that Jack Daniel's bottle?
I believe it was empty, but it could have been, if there was, been very heavy amount of alcohol.
Where is this?
This is between the sink and the stove. There's a pile of glass that was in the floor.
Do you have any idea where that glass came from?
That appears to come from the microwave above the stove.
Describe the state of the microwave.
The front glass of the microwave was shattered.
Okay, where are we now?
This is the living room. The spot on the floor that is glowing blue at the bottom of the TV, that's where Gabriella was located. There was blood on the couches, both couches, and the pillow.
Do you see that hole on the couch that's furthest from us, this point of view?
Yes, ma'am.
Was that there when the crime scene arrived?
No, we cut that spot out to collect it.
Okay. Where are we now?
This is the master bedroom with the mattress on the floor.
Skip one. Below is the next one we have.
I think I switched to that one with the next one. I apologize. Yeah, that's the next one. Okay. Sorry, we just switched.
It's 14.
I have it labeled 15 as well. We can switch this one to 14. That one after we would go to 15. Go ahead, Drew.
Continue to talk about it.
This is a master bedroom with the bed, the mattress with the pillow, and what you see on the floor reacting, that blue star is reacting to the presence of blood.
And remind me, was there blood that you could see with the naked eye in this room?
In this room, there was not what you can see that I don't remember what we call it. Except for on the pillow, there was a pillow, and the bed had some stains on it that looked to me to be blood.
Okay, is that the pillow we're talking about?
Yes, ma'am.
That pillow was located in that master bedroom?
Yes.
Is that 15?
Yes.
This is the master bedroom. To the left is the bathroom to the master bedroom, that door. And this is on the side of the bed, right inside the door to the master bedroom.
Okay, so this photo, and then Judge, I don't know if you can track of the exhibits, but let's see. This photo, which is 14,
Yes.
exhibit 14, and then exhibit 16, you agree that's the same bedroom, correct?
Correct.
Is there a sequence in which it shows all 6 photos that could explain why the black container in this photo, exhibit 16, is there and it's not in exhibit 14?
Yes. When we take photographs as is, when we first arrive on scene, there will not be any evidence markers in the photos. And then we'll go back through, we'll search for evidence, put our evidence markers out, take another set of photographs. And then, as we was doing the Blue Star, we took more photographs of the Blue Star. And during the process of this photo and the original photos, that was as is. And then we searched, after we searched this area, now we started with the Blue Star. We do search and then Blue Star after.
Okay, thank you. Which bathroom are we in?
This is the bathroom upstairs and the hallway middle bathroom, where top of the stairs, you go towards the master bedroom, the hallway to the right, the door to the right would be the bathroom upstairs.
In your experience, the dots underneath the toilet seat, do they resemble anything?
Appear to be blood.
Is there blood that you can see with your naked eye anywhere else in this photo?
Yes, on the vanity beside the toilet paper holder there is on that.
Where are we now?
This is the master bathroom shower.
Could you see blood in this shower with your naked eye?
You can see a little bit of blood in the shower, not that much.
Is this another angle of that same shower?
Yes.
Okay, where are we now?
This is the BMW in the garage. That is the driver's side of the BMW.
Do you know who the BMW is registered to?
It's registered to Mr. Lee and to Darron Lee.
Okay.
And that is the passenger seat of the BMW reacting to blood present in the vehicle.
Were you able to observe any blood with your naked eye in the vehicle?
I don't believe that you can see it with the naked eye, but when we hit it with the Blue Star, it did that.
To your knowledge, is the date and time on the bottom of these messages correct?
Yes, so that's not correct.
Okay. And this one, can you tell if this is from Mr. Lee or from Allie from ChatGPT?
This would be the green, it would be Mr. Lee. This is his question to ChatGPT.
Can you read it out loud, please?
Yes, it says, don't know what to do right now. Fiance did her crazy thing again, and now she's messed up. I wake up and she has 2 swollen eyes. I didn't do anything self-inflicted. She stabbed herself, split her eye. I don't know because she isn't waking up or responding. What do I do?
What's the date on the bottom of this?
It's February the 4th, 2026 at 11:18:09.
What day did you respond to Snowcone Way with a, what was a CPR in progress but ended up being a deceased individual in the home?
It would be the 5th of February.
You recall about what time that was on February 5th?
It was a little after 2.
Okay, thank you. And you testified that the green would be Mr. Lee. How can you describe for the court, we're not publishing to the court all of these messages, but can you describe for the court sort of how ChatGPT works in terms of the green and the blue and what overall Mr. Lee is having conversation in regarding to with Allie, who is ChatGPT for him?
So if you look at the green, it says from user and it has his name, Alexander Lee, owner. And then in the blue it says from assistant ChatGPT. That's who he named as Allie. And you can you see in this message here, he says, Allie, what should I tell my friend to handle someone non-responsive but wants to call the police? That would be him talking to ChatGPT. It's from him, the user, and the blue would be from assistant ChatGPT.
Between the 4th and the 5th, does he have multiple conversations with ChatGPT?
Yes.
What is he talking about in his messages?
He's talking about injuries to, as he says, a friend of his has contacted him, and there's apparent injuries to his friend's fiance, and wants to know how to go about calling EMS, but not getting the police involved.
Okay. And are these messages always talking about a friend?
Yes. That's where some of them, it sounds like he's still trying to act like he's asking for a friend, and then they are his own questions.
Okay. And does ChatGPT consistently respond to his questions?
Yes.
Would you describe ChatGPT's responses as lengthy?
Very.
Does ChatGPT ever send photos to Mr. Lee to help explain the answer to the question that Mr. Lee's asked?
Yes. One question was, if you fell in the shower, what would it look like if you fell in the shower? ChatGPT sent back a picture of a shower with broken glass in the shower, I assume from a glass shower door. There was blood in the shower. We didn't know what that was. We saw the picture, like, what's this picture from? Because it didn't look like the bathrooms in the house. Then asked ChatGPT what would injuries look like on your hands if you were involved in an altercation. ChatGPT sent back pictures of hands, which were the top of the hands, and then some injuries on the hands. Obviously, they weren't his hands, but they were mine.
Okay. And did ChatGPT throughout this conversation appear to give Mr. Lee advice?
They did, yes.
Okay. You read this one out loud. What should I tell my friend to handle someone non-responsive that wants to call the police? And then the next message here, can you read what is in green again?
It says does not want to, referring back to the original question that does not want to call the police.
Okay, going back one, on the bottom of non-responsive but wants to call the police, what's the date and time there?
That was February the 4th, 2026 at 1:0058 seconds p.m.
Okay, and then he clarifies, doesn't want to, does that appear to be 1 minute later, roughly?
Yes, roughly.
And you can see ChatGPT responds again, correct?
Yes. Got it. Doesn't want to call.
And ChatGPT is giving advice.
Yes. It says, here's exactly what to tell your friend. This is the safest way to handle it without framing it as police trouble.
What does that say?
This is from Darron Lee to ChatGPT. Hey, Allie, what are physical signs of injuries of slip and fall in bathrooms, in the shower?
Is that on February the 4th?
February the 4th, 2026 at 11:49:08 a.m.
And do you know what in this green one, is he responding to something that ChatGPT had responded with?
Yes.
Do you recall what that is?
Slip and fall can cause punctures, at least what it says. And he responds back, stab wound like punctures from hitting anything.
Again, ChatGPT is responding to his questions.
Yes. Says, yeah, it can happen, but these are important distinctions to make. Can a slip or fall cause injuries, stab wounds? Yes, it's usually under specific conditions. What would it look like? Small, deep puncture, looking wounds, round or oval. Minimal bleeding at first and swelling later. Looks stabby even though it wasn't a knife.
And to your knowledge, based on reviewing the messages in totality and not just snippets here, is this similar to the conversation that Mr. Lee is having with ChatGPT over the 4th and the 5th?
Yes.
On February February 5th, do you recall seeing messages where Mr. Lee is asking ChatGPT about calling 911?
Yes.
You recall the substance of those messages?
He kept telling me he wants to call 911, but he wants to make sure that it's a EMS issue and not a police matter.
Here where we've got the bottom of the ChatGPT is, do you see where it says if you want, tell me this?
Yes.
Does that often occur in these ChatGPT messages where ChatGPT asks more questions or asks basically for follow-up?
Yes.
Okay, and so you can see, correct me if I'm wrong, ChatGPT says, yes, falls can cause puncture or hearing wounds. They usually don't look like clean knife stabs. Context surrounding injury pattern matters more than the hole itself. And then it says, if you want, tell me where on the body, how many punctures, depth and size, what objects were nearby. I can help you sanity check whether it lines up. I think that says sanity check. Whether it lines up with a slip and fall or it's something that should be evaluated ASAP. Again, is this similar to other messages between Mr. Lee and ChatGPT?
Yes.
And what does Mr. Lee say?
His response is yes, middle gut, inside hip.
Do you recall if Miss Perpetuo had injuries around her gut or side hip?
Yes.
What were those?
There was a stab wound, and then her hip, there was on her leg was a bite mark. A stab wound on her thigh as well.
ChatGPT again says, if you want, you can tell me. So again, is ChatGPT asking for more information from him?
Yes.
Okay, and can you see that Xander Lee, owner, says, yep, bruised below the 2 stabby looking wounds.
Yes.
Mr. Lee, and this message says both her eyes are swollen, question mark. What date is this?
That is February the 4th, 2026 at 11:54:49.
The next message from ChatGPT says, okay, pause the jokes for half a second because both eyes being swollen is still possible from a fall, but it crosses into get checked territory, not ice it. Do you recall what message from Mr. Lee, you may or may not, resulted in ChatGPT telling him to pause the joking?
I can't say for sure which one the joking ones came from, but there were so many. I just don't recall.
Are you familiar with what LOL means?
Yes.
Are you familiar with what LMAO means?
Yes.
What does LMAO mean?
Laugh my ass off.
What does LOL mean?
Laughing out loud.
In any of Mr. Lee's messages during this time period about injuries to a person, does Mr. Lee use LMAO or LOL?
Yes.
I believe this is the last one. What's the date on this one?
This is 2/4/2026 at 12:03:33.
He says, Xander Lee, owner, says, bet. She got blood all over the damn place. Is that correct?
Yes.